Our city has over 200 employees that serve the citizens of Collinsville. From Parks and Rec to City Hall, every employee does their part to provide a better quality of life for our residents.
We just have so many employees that are so committed to providing a high level of service. To be able to recognize those employees that really go above and beyond and really provide that leadership to the organization and the community was very important for me to recognize. And we have a lot of people who just do a fantastic job day in and day out. The one that stood out the most was Jamie Lane at Gateway Center.
When I arrived here not long ago, gosh, it's only been a few months, I was really struck by how well this team gelled in making things happen and getting events executed and serving our clients. And then it didn't take me long at all to realize that Jamie was the leader of all that. Whether or not she had the title or not didn't matter. People followed her naturally.
She doesn't only lead with her brain, but she also leads with her heart. So that comes to clients, to employees, to everyone working, for the city in general.
Her knowledge in the event industry as a whole and everything just about who she is as a person and a worker is a huge influence on my life, because without her, I wouldn't be the employee that I am today or the person that I am today.
Jamie being a manager, she is very hands-on, making sure that we have all the resources we need. If we don't have it, she's definitely the first person to fight to get it for us.
So Jamie has always been a huge team player from day one. Gateway Center is truly a true team and a true family when you look at it, because there are times when, no task is too minimal or too tall, and everybody just gets right in there and gets down and dirty and throws the elbows.
You put it into context as to why she deserves it is, we're a convention center with essentially no business in the middle of COVID, staff layoffs, leadership change, and Jamie instantly stepped in and had a tremendous impact on the business model. Started out with accommodating the mass vaccinations.
It was really, frankly, a cold phone call to Jamie saying, hey, I'm Tony Corona with the health department. We've talked in the past. What would you think about the possibility of us using some space? We really weren't sure what we were getting into. In the beginning, we just knew we needed to provide more vaccines to as many people as possible. From the get-go, Jamie was very enthusiastic, very open, very willing to listen to what our needs were.
Within 3 weeks of starting, we had the request to go to 7 days a week and invite the National Guard in, and that's when we set up the first mass vaccination center in the whole St. Louis region, so not just on the Illinois side. And at one point offering, I think, 3,300 vaccinations a day.
And just as we continue to be able to need to expand this or bend this or could we get a better flow here or there, Jamie and her team were always right there. We met weekly. We were always in the know. She had such an enormous respect for us. And I have to say, her staff have an enormous respect for her. I could go on and on about what an asset Jamie was, but she was instrumental in making this happen. I remember she always was so good to, say, she'd always thank us for letting them be part of this mission. And I thought, oh my goodness, you all are the rock stars, because we couldn't have even thought of this, conceived this, done what we did, saved the lives that we did. We provided over 115,000 vaccines in that area for the 6 months that we were up and running. I will always be eternally grateful to the City of Collinsville, to Jamie and her staff at Gateway, because I think that we did an incredible job working together.
Hi, Mom. Congratulations. We love you. Bye.